Hi, I'm Brian Bedford.
And I'm Julie Miller.
And together we are Miller-Bedford Executive Solutions. Accountability. WTF. What's the fix? We founded our company in 2001, and since then we have worked with a whole range of high-tech companies all over the world.
We primarily focus on strategy, culture, and leadership.
Over the years, the companies that we've worked with, the divisions, the parts of the organizations that have been effective and successful have been accountability-based organizations. They've had less turnover, they've got things done better, they've made more money.
Accountability is not easy. We make this point many times in the book. It's a personal willingness after the fact to answer for the results of your behaviors and actions. And here's why we like this definition. Personal willingness, you're counting on yourself to do the right thing.
And other companies are more likely to want to do business with you because they know that you're going to be accountable. If you make a mistake, you aren't going to try and gloss it over. You're going to fess up and try and make it better.
If someone is brave enough and has the strength of character enough to step up and say, this isn't the right thing to do. It's going to be difficult, yes, but the right thing to do is what you need to do. It takes all the heat out of the story. It's like all of a sudden this horrible disaster can become something that's, maybe it hits the press and it's hot for a day or so, but it doesn't stay that way for 20 years and become more than that.
You all know companies that have up on their walls or in their websites, they have information about the culture of their company, and they talk about treating people with dignity and respect. It's very important to treat employees with dignity and respect. Let's talk about good old Joe. Good old Joe is the guy you can always rely on at the end of the quarter to deliver those extra sales that you need, to make the numbers, to make Wall Street happy. What's the problem with good old Joe? The problem with good old Joe is that Joe leaves blood and bones behind him in the process. He screams and yells at people. But what happens to good old Joe? Absolutely nothing. Because he delivers the numbers at the end of every quarter. And the bosses turn a blind eye to the fact that his cultural behavior isn't in accordance with the stated values of the company. But we all know people like that. And they all get away with it. And what it tells the employees is that the real thing that matters is the bottom line. And that accountability and treating people with respect actually isn't really important. What's really important is the numbers you deliver at the end of the quarter. And it's what leaders do that creates the culture. It's not what they say. It's what they do.
But someone in the middle of the organization can't do this by themselves. It has to be reinforced, which is why we were talking about having a culture that's supportive of that individual that's trying to step up. Because you can still try your hardest to do the right thing, but if the organization or the culture of the organization spits you out and discourages you from doing it, you're going to give up. Eventually, you will conform to the organization around you, or you will let it spit you out and you'll leave and go try someplace else. That's why the two things, the accountability, providing feedback, creating a culture that not only supports an individual doing the right thing, but actually encourages it, are so important to making it work.
Okay, I think we should let these good people get back to work.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your coming. Thank you so much.
Thank you.